streets selling your baskets. Um, Me and my girlfriend, we got sunburned like crazy, and I'm not gonna be here long because the sunburn is was special yesterday. So I know I still gotta show up for y'all. And I'm gonna come on here for a few minutes and show y'all this concept that I got. If I don't trip over some of these baskets that I brought in here last night. But it's the Baby Alive, y'all, that I got from Burlington. And when you have a big item, a huge big item, you don't have to worry about putting too many little items in there because the main item is going to do her job. And so I priced these here at Walmart and they were quite pricey. But at Burlington, they was on, I feel, a pretty good price. Now, you can't get to buy too many of these $15.99 prices and put in baskets because your baskets is going to be really expensive. And I don't have a lot of penny stores. I know we have Dollar Trees out here. Um, and so I bought a lot of my toys at like Walmart, Burlington, Five and Below. And I did a lot of shopping before I got in my car accident, and then I did a little bit after. But these are two dolls that I still haven't wrapped yet, and I thought they were cheaper than what I paid for some when I made some Valentine's Day baskets. I had some of these in here, and I paid $29 for them, and so when I found this for $15.99, I felt like I hit the jackpot. So I bought two of them. I bought her and her friend. And where's her friend at? What did I just do with her that fast? Lord Jesus. Well, I thought I had two, but I have two of her. And she's somewhere, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I'm a little tired from last night. I couldn't sleep last night. It was like 85 degrees, and I got up at 2 this morning after vending for 2 days out here in these streets, and I just was not able to sleep. So I'm working on a few hours of sleep, like literally. So I'm only going to be here for a moment, but I know I had two of these, and where did the other one go? That is just terrible. Um, that's really sad that I just had her before I hit start and I don't see her. That's really, really sad. Anyways, y'all, she is a toy that you could play in the bathtub, y'all. And I bought two of these, and I'm mad I don't see the other one. And I'm going to just hook her up with some coloring books. I bought so many of these My Little Pony books. I bought so many because you know why? I made so many My Little Pony gift bags right here, right? And so I made these My Little Ponies, and it got the ponies and the bubbles and the little coloring crayons. I made so many of these, and I added little eggs as their ears, okay? I got these little baskets from the Dollar Tree. But anyways, I have bought so many of these books. I said, you know what? I'm going to just give the baby one of these books. Like I said, her toy alone was already $15.99. So I'm not finna add too much more stuff to the baby's toys. She gonna have her some crayons, and she gonna have her some bubbles. And of course I'll give her some chalk and all her snacks. But she pretty much done. She gonna be the basket. I'm gonna lift her up I'm not going to do it now because my husband is asleep and I don't want to ball up the paper. He has a bad headache. That's why I'm not going to be on long because he's not feeling well either. So that's why I'm kind of whispering. It's been a rough weekend for the both of us. So um, I'm not going to be on here long and be talking loud because I got a loud mouth as it is. So that's one of the babies that I gotta finish. For real, y'all, I just do not know what I did with that other doll that fast. That is so irritating to me right now because she was just her little sister or her friend was just sitting right here. But I bought two of her, and I think maybe if I can find some more water play, maybe I might have some inflatable balloons, beach ball, but she's not gonna get too much more because she is the main character. Okay, uh, like I said, maybe I'll give her a little Play-Doh. I got a few more Play-Doh sets, so maybe she'll get a little Play-Doh set. I got maybe not the blue, but I got these from the Dollar Tree. This was a good idea. I used these on my shovel, y'all. And I have a few left. So maybe the babies will get one each. I got a red and a green one. So maybe I'll give the babies that. For real, y'all, I'm so tired. I can't believe I can't find this other doll. And she was just right here. Yeah, that means I must need to go to sleep because I don't see her. Oh, there she go. Mm, mm. Lord have mercy. She was underneath. I still got to do the concept with Lisa. What's her name? Lisa and Frank. I have bought these. I'm going to just put this with probably a Jamba Juice gift card and her snacks. Um, Maybe one of them tall balloon bubbles. I still got so many bubbles left. If I could just show y'all my house, but I'm not. I'm not because it's just, oh my God. Um, but you could get an idea. You could get an idea. You can get an idea. Miss Elf, Miss Easter Bastic Elf is at work, y'all. So here's the other baby doll. She was underneath Lisa and Frank. This is her. I don't know what her name is. What is her name? Harper. And the other one was who? Sophia. I think Harper and Sophia. So check out your Burlington Co Factory because baby at Walmart had these just a little bit higher than what I got them at Burlington. And if you get one big item, you can just throw little bitty things in there. You don't have to fill it up when you got one big item. This war is causing gas to be really, 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 really insane. And the more I keep making baskets, the more I keep telling myself, do not make them expensive because you don't want your customers to choose between gas and a basket. I just put $70 in my tank. Gas is 6. What did it say? I took a picture of it because I couldn't believe it. We have never had gas this high. It said 6, I believe, 19 a gallon. That was the low. I think the high. I gotta look on my phone, but I'm recording. The low might have been 6.59, and that was away from the freeway. So I can imagine what gas is right by the freeway. I live in the West Coast, San Francisco area, you might as well say. So my husband worked out there. I can imagine gas is probably 7 something in San Fran. We live the outskirts of San Fran, inland, and if a mine was 6.19, I'm quite sure he's paying 7 something for gas, plus $8 to go across the bridge to get to work. So When me and my girlfriend was out selling yesterday, I think we might have sold maybe 2 baskets each or something. And we thought to ourselves, wow, sales are slow. But then we both went and got gas today, and we both put $70 in our tanks. And then we told ourselves, life is very special right now. And so as I continue to make these baskets, I think about all that. I dropped off 3 baskets to my girlfriend today, and I normally would charge 50 for those. And I said, hey, I'm going to charge you 40. She got 3. And I probably didn't make a dime on that basket. But at the end of the day, she's my regular customer. But at the end of the day, gas is special. Um, I'm definitely in it to make a profit for sure. But I see that some of the prices that I was going to sell stuff for, I'm definitely going to have to adjust that. And as I continue to make the last few concepts of my baskets, I'm going to keep in mind that 6.19 a gallon as people try to figure out what are they going to feed their kids on Sunday versus a basket that they're going to play with. They got to worry about how they going to get to work through the rest of the week, how they going to feed their kids during spring break that's approaching now and in the next 2 weeks. And so I think about all that. Um, it's special. I went to the grocery store today and whoa, it was like $160 for 5 bags. And I'm like, wow. So I think about all that as I continue to make baskets. And I don't have very many left to make. And I want to be done by Friday, so that I can have fun as I sell the baskets. Um, and I know it's gonna pick up. Me and my I'm trying to stop that, y'all. As I as the Easter approaches, I know sales will pick up. Um, I just not gonna make too many more expensive, baskets that are 50 and up. I'm not gonna make too many of those because I know what I just put in my gas tank. And I do not want to have too many people making U-turns because they don't have even $40. I sold some this weekend. It was one for 50, one for 40. They bought it with no problem. Then I had a person who pulled over and was like, "How much is your basket?" I said 50. He made a U-turn. And it was an older gentleman. And I'm like, I don't really want to turn people away, but I know what I pay for my toys. And that's why I'm mindful on the way I'm making them now. So if you get one big toy, you're going to get one big toy and your snacks, and that's it because um, I wanted to sell. I want the kids to have fun. I want to make a profit. All the above. But I'm also looking out for the parents. Because when you have a family of 3 or more, matter of fact, we were yesterday, me and my vendor twin was out vending, and the lady pulled up and she said she had 8 kids. Now my girlfriend gave her her phone number. I meant to ask her, did she call her today? Did the lady call her today? She said she was going to come back. I told her we're packing up in about 30 minutes. We were already out there. We both got sunburned. We both called each other last night. It was like, hey, are you sunburned? And after I went and took my clothes off, I said, as a matter of fact, I am. And so it wasn't that hot, but it was hot enough for us to get sunburned. And anyways, definitely protect yourself while you're out here in these streets. I, my feet. I've been wearing flip flops, and my feet is just burnt from. You can tell I've been wearing flip flops because it looks like there's a V on my foot from where I put my flip flop on in between my big toe and the next toe. Yes, it's sunburn. So it's definitely been hot over here for the last 7 days. And so drink plenty of water, drink some Gatorade, drink all that good stuff that I need to remind myself to do while I'm out there. And I did very good, y'all, because I can't be fainting out there in this heat. It's real easy to. The bay is very, very hot. And that's the next thing too. While I will not be using these little gummy bears in any of my baskets anymore because these did not make the sun. They didn't pass the sun test, y'all. These hamburgers, they did not pass the sun test at all. They have melted. Matter of fact, I feel like giving people extra candy when they get their basket because I'm so mad that these melted like that. So no chocolate, definitely no chocolate. Gonna melt out here in this heat. Um, so yeah, I said I'm not gonna keep y'all long. I'm gonna probably wrap this up tonight. I'm not even gonna wrap it. Because I don't have the energy and I don't want to wake my husband up. And I use newspapers and this other roll paper, and it just makes loud noise, and I want him to sleep. But I'm definitely gonna do this one tomorrow. My therapy is I won't have to go as many days after this week. So that's been taking up my time after my car accident. I've been having to go to therapy 3 times a week. So that's just been taking up all my little time. But it's making me feel better. But anyways, I have this Gabby dollhouse with the book, and I had an activity set, I think, for her. No, this is the activity set. Lord, child, I'm falling asleep. This is a coloring book, and I was gonna give her this little house. I mean, this little van here I got from Five and Below. So I'm gonna hook this up for the baby tomorrow, y'all. I got so many more concepts. Um, I got these bags right here from now. If y'all don't know how to wrap, if you don't have no more buckets at the stores, if they didn't ran out of all these little buckets, y'all, there's many a ways you can put gifts in different concepts, y'all. I got these character bags. I got them in all kind, all kind. And this is Mickey and Miss Minnie. She over here. She over here too, but she's already got her little toy in the bag. She must be somewhere where I can't see her. She in this little area. But I had some leftover. I have several of these leftover from Valentine's Day. Plus, I think I bought some extra ones. So this is it's time to play in the beach, in the sand, and all that good stuff, water play. So this is a wonderful toy you can get from Hobby Lobby, and it's sand play, and it got the little shovel and everything, and it's also Legos, and it's a little bucket, everything you need to do to play with that sand and that water. I got this one. This is the boy one. I have the pink and purple color one for the girl. I don't know why I didn't get on here and have all my stuff, y'all, because I told y'all I'm tired. But I just wanted to show y'all. She's sitting over there in the corner over there. But I had her in the bag like this. She must be underneath the table. When we loaded back up from last night, she must be pushed underneath the table. But I still want to show you what it looked like, because it's so nice if you got you a Hobby Lobby. Let me see. Let me back you up some. See, this is my storage over here. See, this was some of my leftover Valentine's Day. My leftover Valentine's Day. So this is the pink and purple one. See, I'm going to redo this Valentine's Day. Take this bunny out. Take this candy out. Remove this box. She got some bubbles up in here. I got several Valentine's Day stuff over here in this corner. This corner right here. This corner. Um, but you break out them Valentine's Day baskets and recycle them baskets, y'all. I sold a lot of these. I think I sold like 10 of these at Valentine's Day. It was more men coming to buy their little girls stuff for Valentine's Day. Oh, it was lovely. Me and my girlfriend racked up with the men buying for their little girls. We were so proud of the men. Yes, we were. We was very, very proud of the men. We even asked the men, hey, did you forget about your girlfriend? Oh, if the men could have shot us down with their eyeballs, because they was like, how dare you ask about her? We are buying for the kids. So we understood the message after they looked at us quite crazy that we probably shouldn't have asked about the women. But baby, that was so funny. Me and my girlfriend was laughing about that yesterday. But at least we know they took care of the babies. Because they did not care too much about the women, but they showed up for them babies. So I want to make sure, because I get a lot of men, young men, looking for something for their babies. So I like to make sure I take care of them men. And I love the fact that they be out here taking care of these babies. Them young ones, them young ones, them young ones. I love it. Well, I think I dropped a short. One of them came up when me and my girlfriend was 7, and he pulled up and he yelled from the car, hey, aunties, what y'all got over there? We said, pull over, nephew, pull over. Nephew pulled over. Nephew got something for his, I don't know who he bought it for, but he was very excited that he came and bought something from the aunties. That made his day. So I want to make sure we have plenty for the community. Okay? And I do. My husband said, how many more you got to make? I said, not too many more, babe. Don't worry. Not too many more. Not too many more. I got the little girls, and I still got I still got these ones though. I still got to do these ones here. I got the big boy remote control cars for the big boys. I got about 3 of these I got to do, and I got some soccer balls that I'm gonna give to the girls. Um, that's gonna be yeah, I just got a few more concepts, y'all. Now that I don't have to go to the doctors as much this week, it's gonna be better. But like y'all know me, those who've been watching me, while I'm selling, I be making. um and it's gonna be all right. I think I like doing that because I like being on the porch making stuff. It draws people attention to see what is she doing on that porch. I'm up there making fresh baskets as you drive down and come to that four-way stop sign, and you see me hanging out at my porch. So, um, hey, thank y'all. Y'all could have been anywhere in this world, but y'all watching Shell Bell. And by the way, let me tell y'all something. Y'all been showing up and showing out. I'm going to say that each and every time that I get on live. You have been showing up and showing out. And I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. I know last 2 weeks ago I said I wanted to reach my 1,000 subscribers by my birthday. Well, baby, y'all have reached that milestone. My birthday's next Tuesday. And so I said, okay, well, God, keep asking, keep asking. I said, okay. Well, those, first of all, a lot of people don't know what the rules are on YouTube and how you get monetized on YouTube. People just watch YouTube for entertainment. People watch YouTube to learn different things. People watch YouTube just because they might not have cable and they want to watch YouTube. People watch YouTube for a variety of reasons. However, there's a lot of people on YouTube who use YouTube as a full-time job. There's a lot of people who do content that work and do content on the side. However, the rules in getting paid by YouTube is this. The first milestone you have to fulfill is you need 1,000 subscribers. So when you reach that milestone, oh, it's heaven. But the second part to that is you have to reach 4,000 watch hours. So you have to have not only 1,000 subscribers, people have to watch your videos. And you have to get 4,000 watch hours within a 365-day period. And so that's why you hear people say, can you subscribe? Can you like? Can you comment? Because when you like and comment, it pushes the people that you're watching out into the algorithm. And the algorithm pushes other people out for other people to see. And it's really true. So it's weird. Once I hit my 1,000 subscriber, it seems like the algorithm just kept pushing and pushing me out more. And the more people like and comment and subscribe and just keep commenting, it just keeps pushing me and pushing me and pushing me. And so I want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart, because when I say it's been working, I have been so blessed every single morning. When I get up and take a shower, tears are just rolling down my eyes. And so I thank you from the bottom of my heart for just liking and subscribing and sharing out my videos and watching my videos. It has mean the world to me, and I'm so humbled and so grateful. And I wish I could just give each and every one of y'all a virtual hug. Um, you are all right in my book, okay? And I just can't believe how fast that I've been getting the watch hours. So I try not to keep, what do you say, monitoring it like crazy, but it's going up so fast. I'm like, wow, it's just an amazing sight to see. Um, and so I'm very, very close to the 4,000. Like, oh my God, I can just taste it. And so I thank you once again. I think I'm right at the, well, there's two milestones you to make. You need the 4,000 watch hours for the full action of YouTube. But when you get 3,000 watch hours, people can super fan you and do all this good stuff that I need to learn more about, because I wasn't nowhere near that point to figure it all out. But I'm like tippy toeing to that mark right now. So I guess it's time for me to educate myself on that part of my journey. And as I educate myself, I'll educate you guys too. But I just know one thing: you guys are pushing me along that journey. And I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I really, really do. And know that I'm going to continue to be Shell Bell. I'm going to continue to bring you not necessarily baskets, because I don't do just all baskets. And that's probably why my algorithm been all like this, because they say you're supposed to stick to one niche. As I say, Shell Bell is in a whole bunch of stuff, meaning stuff that's going to make you, you know, laugh, cry, have fun, smile, um, showing you different things on how to make money from the comfort of your home. I be out here vending in these streets. I sell gourmet apples and popcorn. Um, I even have a stand store. Don't play. I sell a journal, gratitude journal. Um, I Life is short, y'all. Life is short. And with gas at $6.50 a gallon, or very close to it, we have to find different ways to make it happen in this world. And guess what? It ain't gonna come knock on your door. It ain't gonna say, "Hey, Shelly, I got something for you." You got to make it happen for yourself. And that's why you see me out here in these streets, trying to show you different baskets, showing you how to make different passive income, even digital products. If you don't know what digital products is, I'm going to jump on that. I have another channel, Shell Bell Vibes, but I post on it, but I've been so busy. It's Easter season, and you got to be careful. That's why they say only do one channel, but I had already started multiple channels. And even on different platforms. I was really going crazy on TT around the holidays, and then just things happened, and then my accident, and I just slowed down some. I don't want to overwhelm myself, and plus, you've been showing up, and this is I started my journey here, so why not continue my journey here? Because this is where I started. This is where the love I found is right here. I found my love right here. So, I don't know how long I've been talking, but I know I've got to go. Um, I'll see you tomorrow. I'll show you some other concepts. I still got the baby's kitchen set, the kitchen girl set to do, some girl tennis sets, some girl little perfumes that I was going to put in some eggs with some Jamba Juice gift cards. And I got a few more princesses with the green. Yeah. Hopefully I can clear this couch. I haven't been able to sit in my living room for a couple days now because stuff is scattered. But I'm going to get it together tomorrow and the next day. God bless you with all my heart. Be safe in your basket making, basket selling. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. And I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you, thank you, thank you for watching my videos. Y'all are awesome. That's the best way for me to say it. You're awesome. You're just outright awesome. Bye-bye, baby. Take care. Thanks again. Mwah!